Hello. Hello. we I'm just posting in my handles. So okay. Uh, just one more thing that I want to do here is adding a text. This is good. Mm, do we have consolas? No. Okay then. I'm just trying this thing. I don't know how it will look. I think it will be, it should go like this. This is good. Let's remove this. This is ugly. Okay. So let me check. Where were we? Over here, right? So I need to open this thing. Based on that, we'll filter those things. Maybe we can have it like that. So guys, make sure you say hi on chat and let me know whatever you want to speak about, discuss. Yes, this is it, right? So the spool. Mm, filter this. In the meanwhile, I'll check, do we have anywhere filter implemented? Transaction screen would have like load and all, and groups. If I click over here, it says this. I need to have a no, we don't have any filters here. Options menu. Hmm. Okay. So guys, tell me about yourself, or or should I just open a poll here? We have filtered pools, right? And here we have to have some status. Search query is here, right? So I'll have to check first of all what kind of status do we have. Mm. Oh, status. So the status would be so we don't have any status over here. We have only a date range, that is start date and date. Let me just do this thing. Maybe you guys can listen to some music while I do this. Look at this search query is this, and we have a filter tool over here that says active, completed and recent, right? So there are three things over here, but we only need private and public pools. Okay. Just let me do one thing over here. This filter should, I mean, I don't have such filters, so if I go over here, I can see if I click on this, I'll have all these pools, right? So if I do an active, no pools is available. I can clear it. Completed. How does it look? Recent would have been this. I think we have to have the API here as well. We have to keep updating the API as well. Let me just add a poll for you guys. So guys, are you into tech or are you just visiting this stream? Let me know. Cool, there is a poll running on, so make sure you hit that poll. Come on, do that. Filter list, we have it here, right? Well, please released purple 600. Okay, maybe I can have it like this, info, and let's see how it goes. If I do active, I mean, that is good too. I mean, it goes with the theme, so no issues, but I only need upload of one. At least it should have some padding. Oh no, Okay, this is the indicator, right, that the filter is applied. Yes, this would be good if I... Oh, wait a minute. I have private... Wait a minute. This is this. I just scan. QR. Yes, this is it. So scan QR. This the icon over here has this blue 100 is the BG. So I would rather use this thing. I would rather use this thing over here, and I get this. This would be blue. Yes, and it would be cool. Yeah. And we have a filter thing over here, right? This label, if it is all, so this is a filter section. Do we get any votes? Cool. So if you are into programming, let me know. What's your preferred tech stack? So okay, let me know, and feel free to hang out on chat, because things get very like kind of stressed over here. So okay. Where's this thing? Yeah, you know what, this is a value, right? So maybe I can just have it here. Okay, this is good. Let me just check the OBS. All right, so this thing, X and Y. Maybe we can just make it to okay, this is doing it for like that. MB. Custom text. Maybe I can have it like okay, and over here I can say PG 100. Rounded LG, and over here I can just say P3, and maybe then I can just 2. Okay. You know what, this I have some question on non-stack. Have you done that? Yes. Yes, I did some few projects on that. Accumulator. Thank you, buddies. Thank you for coming here on chat. I really appreciate that. Feel free to go ahead and ask questions. And hey, how's your project going, bro? Going good. For now, going good. Going good, man. Thanks for asking. What is that? I have started doing MERN. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by all those different things I'm learning right now, and I'm not able to remember anything that's going on. What do you think I should do? So, I mean, you don't remember anything that's going on. It's okay. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. So, and then it's okay to not be able to remember anything. So you can try a different way. Try to build as much as possible. So this will create the memory. It happens. So it's a training of brain, right? The brain is getting trained, exercised. So it will like throw you some pain, but you have to endure that thing. So keep doing that. and I'm not able to understand here, like remember, what are you like remembering? You just remember the concept only, and it's okay to have Google by your side. uh, if like it would be good if you just specify one issue. You see, I'm trying to draw a triangle on the screen for the rectangle programming. Yes, correct. So if it's creating a problem, I mean, it is a right track, because you need to pass this thing, right? That problem, that issue, that pain, you have to go through it. Yep. So in Express, we have different response method like get, send, etc. I still don't know how to use those in real world project effectively. This is just an example. I have a problem similar to this. I know, okay, it's fine. It's I know. So it is a common, like the thing that you are feeling, it's very common, pretty common. So when we start something new, we just like eager to implement that thing, right? Implement, like, and also eager to know how this is going to help in real, to a real life problem or something like that. So just implement, like if you just, you are just one Google search away. So whatever you see, try to create a server and try to implement all those methods, and then figure out what is the difference. Why do you need get? Why do you need patch? Why do you need put, delete, like that? So yeah. Issues. So you are on right track. When we start something new, we just wanted to implement it, see it in action, but this will take time, right? So just try to first of all uh, like learn the concept, and then slowly build things. Start from very basic, start from simple things, and then try to add on over it. Yes. Now that we have AI, so we don't have to like surf the internet or waste like any time or like going through all these things. So asking these things from an AI is very helpful. Awesome. Keep going, Chandan. It's okay. Trust yourself. So I have this thing, right? If I click on this is going to something. Let me just add one more filter. If I do an active and if I do this, it's okay. So we have this thing on recent. It will show all these things. Now the issue here is if I click active again. So let me just put active. So instead of this filter active, it should be blue. That would be good. Yeah. And this red 500. This is not showing the definition. That could be it. Okay. I don't know web stacks at all. It seems like we are using a UI framework. What's it's called? Yeah, it's a mobile application. It's React Native. It's React Native. So the front end is a mobile application, and backend is a Rust server. So I'm just changing few things here. Changing and adding few things. Yeah, now I have to check how this is created. Yep. So let's go private group. Filtered pool, we have this, right? So let's go inside it. Private grep, and so if is private is a lock, and how do I calculate is private if pool type is closed? Okay, so on, so it is all pool active. So on filter active, maybe we want to filter so they completed and recent. Do we have any back button here? No, doing it right now. So if I Deepak, hello, welcome. Yes, looking like HTML and CSS. Yes, absolutely. CSS is this, so it's a Tailwind CSS. Of course, everything is HTML, CSS. So these are some tags over here, as you can see: view, text, icon over here, and all these things, right? And I created some of mine as well, like custom text and all. I created those at very start, where I was just like that, okay, I want my custom text where I can pass all those things and it will just give me something. It would be some sort of domain specific language. I mean, so this is very similar to React. If you have worked on React, and if you know JavaScript, then you can work on this thing, React Native, because it uses all those things if you have ever worked with React. And this view text is not HTML1, it is like native component, so it opens if I use text, then it will open a native component in my mobile that shows text, this view and all. And all these things is kind of, we take help of JavaScript to modify, update or changes these things. So native mobile components like view, text, or camera and all is wrapped around React. It created React Native. It's like, yeah, because it is not on web, right? So the syntax is very much similar. Have you used switch case inside your code? No. I mean, so I use only these things. So inside, I mean, maybe in function, when I create any utility function, if there is a need, then I do. Or otherwise a simple term like this if else statement works here. So it is agreed upon way of writing UI, but it is interpreted different depending on platform to look native. Yes, so it won't be on web, so the tags may look similar to HTML. Yeah, but these text and view are basically native components that open on a mobile device. Mishal, hello, welcome brother. Bilkul. How are you doing? I had someone explain to me once, but I might have it wrong. Okay, very cool. So it is yep. How are you, Mishal? Like, I'm seeing you from very long time. नहीं स्विच नहीं यार, स्विच करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है अभी। स्विच करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है अभी, बढ़िया चल रहा है। आई एम डूइंग वेल, आई एम डूइंग गुड। कितना हुआ 8K? ओह no, I'm not running behind like money right now. I'm very much pretty much settled, have a peace of mind and enjoying my work. Why are coders developing their career killer? I mean, not a career killer, definitely. It's a tool that will help, and it will like emerge a very different set of programmers now. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Thamring, what's up, brother? What's up? Nice. Great. Great to see you, Thamring. How are you? I'm using Actix Web in Rust, and UI is pretty much React Native, React, TypeScript. I'm not like fully Rust like stack, so एक वीडियो बनाओ भैया, how to build to-do list using Rust backend. Rust backend. I mean, you want a server there to do all our setup. Like, good to see you too. I'm doing okay. I'm so happy to see you doing this. Excited. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Thamring. I really appreciate it, man. Okay, ठीक है, Mishal. Will do that. To-do list, if you want to see without any like any framework, then there is already a video that I created. I think it's a CLI app, but if you want it like with a specific framework like Actix, yes, we will do that. UI backend DB all in one. Okay, cool, we'll do that. Sure, I'll take it as my next project list. I mean, if you want to see like how to create a Actix web like server, connecting it to a front end, then there are some live stream I had in this channel, but I think they will be very very long streams, and I don't know if they have a proper format. Like this is a mobile stream that I'm doing, so but yes, we will have it on a desktop view. Yup, tutorials, yes. Yeah. Okay. So these are filters, so I need to check is private. It depends on pool type, and if I just go on groups, I can see a filtered pool here, right? Status. So okay, so do we have anything over here? Did I created a status thing? No. I just have pools, invites, and I just accumulated on a final pools vector. So it turns out there are no such things as status, so we have to figure out. I mean, we have multiple tables that are like being connected here, so we don't have any specific column for status, but we can create one. So basically we have two things over here, public and private, and based on the date range we can create whether this thing is active or not, right? Completed would be inactive, recent would be a specific date range, descending, separated. So either we can have like multiple APIs here that can filter these things, or we can filter it on UI. Rust, yes sir. Yep. Thank you for coming on, chat. All right, active. Let's see if I clear this thing. So we don't have anything over here, right? This is okay. Or we can create it on the back end. We can create a query over here. I think having it on backend would makes much more sense. Otherwise, on front end, we can only toggle it based with the based on that variable. We don't have to do a full-on processing on UI. This should not this should be avoided. So the load time is already there to fetch the pools. Also, there is no limit over here, so we need to update that as well. Are you working remote? Yes. पढ़ाई में खुश रहो. Thank you, Eduardo. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Mm, uh, we have, we should have, I think, right? First of all, few things to note over here. This is not descending. I should have the most recent one on the top, and most recent one on the top, and there should be a limit. There should be a button that represents like a load more or something, right? So we already have that on transaction, right? So let's solve this. Hmm. Okay, this is search query, and where are the cards? It's filters. It's this one, right? So here after this thing, just give me one more time. I just do this view about all view. Let's test this thing. This has to be cannot be used as this thing. Why the hell is that? Limit. So I'll have to be on the very top here, man. This thing, right? So I can say const right. Okay, so this is done. It does not have a props. It's okay. Just maybe this is just these things. Hello, hello, Victor. Hello. Thank you for visiting this stream. Cool, cool. So, guys, if you like this stream, make sure you hit that thumb button on your device. All right, and then I'll show you how to find and replace if you're using NeoVim, and if you don't know, then I'll tell you. And over here I can just say fetch user pool, and I can just pass in the limit here. Fetch user pools, and if I go inside here I can see limit as number, and I'm gonna pass this thing over here, limit, right? And over here I can have this limit as number, and I'm gonna pass it as a query. Cool. And over here if I go this, and on the back end I'll say query, that would be query, and here I can just say I can have to create a struct over here, right, that defines the type of the query. Thank you for what you are currently working on. Thank you, thank you very much. User pool limit, so this thing has to be gone here on types. So if I just let's create it over here. So this will follow the same thing. User pools, do we have anything over here? I can just add in. This should be up to fetch, no, users, pools, no. There you go. Query. Now what I'll say is, if I have to face like send this, then I have to send query dot limit. I have to update its method over here as well. Limit as u32, right? And then yep, Amazing. We have 25 votes so far. Come on, guys. Show your interest by hitting the like button, and for those of you are subscribing, I would like ask you to please subscribe only if you really want to like learn Rust, or at least want to explore Rust programming language, or you are just like a programmer, a software engineer, basically a techie. So otherwise, if you are just visiting this stream, you don't have to like force subscribe to this channel. It's okay. What you can do is you can like this stream and say something beautiful. All right, so there is no like hard and fast this kind of rule that you have to only subscribe. It's okay if you don't want to, but leave a like and some comment. Hello, Chinmay. I'm doing well. How are you? I am from Uttarakhand. Where are you from? Okay, okay, just I have some issue on this screen, right? So it says text doesn't exist, but it's okay. So this app is crashed, I think. I don't know why. You see this? I don't know why I'm getting this. Cool. I'm currently working in Gurgaon. Nice to meet you, man. Okay, thank you very much for visiting this stream. Nice. All right, so limit, we have to use it over here. Maybe I should just close this and kind of open it again. So yep. So what's your tech stack, Chinmay? Are you like, what are you working on? If you would like to share any project or any project that you want to build as a side project in your free time. Using parameter in query as I have to check this thing. I have to check this thing, so maybe you guys can see that too. Yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. Li32. What is that? Private pools. Right. Limit. Over here I can just say limit. Fetch all. That's what I'm doing. Require the struct to have fields matching the column name in query. What? Query as macro requires the struct to have fields matching the column name. Okay, that is fine. Account. That's what we did, right? We have a TP pool. What is that? Ooh, what is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? TP pool. Okay. So this is the struct that I created, right? That I created. कौन पाइथन है? मैं पाइथन हूँ. I am Python. What is the issue in this thing? Why? I'm using this thing. What the hell is this? Why is this throwing an error? I don't understand. What is wrong here? I mean, I can see it, right? I can use it. See, limit. This is it. Expected one argument. Isn't it like saved or something? Saved, right? Then why the heck is this throwing an error? Now this is good. I can simply say here logger dot log message log level info. You can have it over here as well. So we need to update a few things. We can define this over here, and over here I can just say error. Come on now. Hello FTCK. How are you? This limit is reached here now, so I can just what the heck? What the heck? Let me check the logs here. Where's my terminal? Type must be known at this point. I already said, right? So the type here is db pool. Now we have something else. Into iter is not an iterator. db pool. Okay. Pools. Okay. db pools. Into iter not found. Do we have to implement this thing and return an iterator from here? Now because we so this we have defined a concrete type over here, right? by doing this. I just want to check one thing though. If I remove this, I just do this, and over here if I do so, near 5. Oh, idiot. Oh man, it's fucking syntax error. How can I use limit like this? This is crazy. This is crazy. This should be it, right? Come on now. Left join, around left join. Cool, this should be done now. Yes. Okay, now we have limit, and over here what I can say is I'm passing on the limit, and groups limit is each time increasing. Maybe we can just check the side effect over here if this is going good. Use effect. Oh, it's not Rust. Let's see how it is going. If I click on this thing, I should be getting 5, and I have a load more here, and when I click this thing it should be 10, and if I click on this thing it should be 15. Awesome. Just one more thing, this is going out of view, so if a user do this, the load more here seems pretty ugly. Okay, this is working now. So let me just check few more logs here. Fetch pools started. Okay, 3 times that we did, right? No, that is fine, that is fine. No unnecessary overhead over here. It's completed. Brother, can I ask you a question? Bro, I want a cryptor. Hello bot, what's up? Okay, this load more. This thing instead, if this has a theme of orange or black, so this will not be perfect here. So these are the filter options that has to be changed. Yes, Moon, go ahead. What do you want to ask? Why do you need a cryptor? Okay. I have texted you on LinkedIn. Okay. Let me check. All right. So yeah, let's continue. Yep. Okay. Uh, so if I do, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I do this, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. In total of these things. Uh, this has to be done on screens actions. Just loading more and it's loading more and handle load. So it's set loading more and it's an async thing. Then it sets the limit. Whatever it is, it just shoots. Hello guys. Set limit on the transactions. All right. Hello guys. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Make sure you opt for the polls, and if you are new on the stream, come on chat, let's talk, let's discuss, and don't forget to like this stream. Like it even if you hate it. And then maybe come on chat to just say why you hate it. For the people who are just visiting, not into tech, they don't have to force subscribe. And other guys, you, if you are willing to understand Rust, or if you are a tech guy, then if you like my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Um, so it does few things. Uh, Finally, we have to set is loading more to false. And on the try, we have to do few things. We have to dispatch fetch transactions with limit plus 5, and then we have to set limit to, this will be a previous limit, that is a number, and it has to be a limit plus, this is what we do. Is this wrong? Whatever the limit is, let's go here and check. Do we have it load more? And then nothing. Back this, load more. So it keeps on kind of loading this thing. Is loading more. See. I don't have to define a weight over here. This is, oh, should I don't have to do that basically, but So this doesn't so I mean, if I click on load more, it's just firing the API on the backend. It's clear. So if I see my terminal over here, I can see that if I click this thing, it is going to create a kind of request onto the server, which is highly prone to some DDoS kind of attacks. What should I do in that case? From the server, I can return a counter, a count of the total records that are available, and if the limit is reached, that limit variable that I'm keeping on the client side, if that is reached, I can disable this thing. What do you think? I think this is the a good approach security wise, and like preventing the user to abuse this button. What do you think, people? What do you think? Guys, come on, we have 44 votes till now. And come on, hit that like. Do it. And one thing you have to remember, don't force subscribe, alright? I need people who just want to learn, okay? And who can watch me when I come live next time. Okay, so let's implement this limiting over here. And you know what we can do? Let's understand this thing. It's not a rate limiting, we are just disabling it from the client side, but we should have this implemented on our server. Rate limiting. Sandeep Tamang. This is the front end is in React Native, the back end is in Rust. Thank you for coming on chat. I hope you are liking this stream, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So rate limiting on HTTP server helps protect against abuse such as denial of service and ensure fair usage of resources. It's control how many requests from the client can make within a specified time frame. So here are some common strategies and implementations. Token bucket algorithm allow burst of traffic up to a defined limit. Tokens are added to a bucket at a fixed rate. Each request consumes one token. If no tokens are available, the request is rejected. This is widely used due to its flexibility. So we have a bucket and we have some tokens for each of the request. Is it allows burst of traffic up to a defined limit. Tokens are added to a bucket at a fixed rate and each request consumes one token. Oh, so there is something, let's say there is an engine running and it keeps add a token onto a bucket at a fixed rate, right? So and each request consumes one token. So let's say there are 5 requests and yep. So yeah, where were we? So we have a bucket and that bucket receives some token at a fixed rate and that rate is matched with the incoming request, I think. So if the request flux is very high, the tokens would be consumed, and if there is no tokens on the bucket, we can just reject the request. This is good. Fixed window and sliding window. Track request counts over a fixed and rolling time interval. Basically, I was about to say this thing that we can kind of you know, say that okay, if between a given fix of interval of time there are request more than our fixed variable, then we can say we can then treat a specific response from the server like try again or something. Leaky bucket. Requests are processed at a constant rate and excess requests are dropped or queued. This ensures a smooth traffic flow but can introduce latency. Hmm. Okay. Node.js uses libraries like express rate limit. In Go, we have this thing. In .NET, we have rate limiter. So here's the classic express rate limit. Uh, there is a library package for that, and you can just use this limiter and add it as a middleware on this thing app. So Java has rate limiter. But can we create this thing in Rust? If we are learning Rust, then we have one core fundamental, one single specific goal that we have to rewrite everything in Rust. Even if there is a chance to rewrite myself, I will write that in Rust too. Kidding. Uh, I hope Actix Web would have something because it is very necessary to have it. Rate. I hope this doesn't say that okay, create a variable, a fixed time window, and track the request. Actix limitation is a rate limiter for Actix Web that uses a fixed window counter. See? What I said. It allows custom key derivation from request context and produce configurable limits and periods. It is based on the limitation library that is actively maintained. Actix extensible rate limit offers a flexible blah blah blah. Actix rate limiter. Actix web rate limit. Putting a rate limiter in Actix web server by Faisal Khan. Let's see. Let's see what Faisal has to say. Guys, come on. I need to hear a joke. I'm getting kind of. Uh, what the heck is with this thing? What the heck is this thing is not opening? So we have Actix web rate limit, Actix rate limit, Actix limitation. Let's figure out this thing. So we have a crate over here that says Actix web rate limit. Actix web 4 compatible. Let's see. Do we have a dependency version feature Redis? It uses a Redis based store. Rate limit config. Default max request 3 window seconds. Thus, I mean, how can we implement this thing? Token bucket algorithm. Do we have to like figure out which is best for rate limiting? Time based window or token bucket algo. So we are looking for some system design principles here as well. Are you experienced dev browsing? Hello, hello. Thank you for being here on chat. Yes, experienced would be very not the right word to say, but yes, I have some working experience. It would be around 8, 9, 10 years. I forgot to count now. The token model algorithm is generally better for handling burst traffics and offer more flexibility, while sliding window time-based algorithm provides higher accuracy and fairness. Great tactics limitation. So we have a limiter struct here, and we are just passing it over here on the data limiter, and just dot app data builder rate limit middleware. Let me check if we have this thing. We have to have tactics limitation. I don't want to have any more crates right now. So Rahul, tell me about yourself. Are you an experienced dev, or are you a student working? Whatever. So we can create this thing. I mean, we don't have to have a crate specifically for this thing. Even like if we ultimately have to implement a time-based thing, this thing, we can have it, we can create it, right? So it says token bucket is for this. Sorry. Rate limiting algorithms, system design, hybrid approaches, user techniques in parallel and supplement each other. Token bucket versus fixed window. Now this should be a gem here. Asked about 5 years ago. This means it has some bloody info. Not very much, but it has been viewed 9,000 times. So I was comparing token bucket and fixed window, but a bit confused with traffic burst in both algorithms. Let's say I want to limit traffic to 10 requests per minute. In token bucket, tokens are added at the rate of 10 tokens per minute. Yes, that's what I said. It should match the limit, because that is why each request will take 1 token. Otherwise, it will just get rejected, right? So these rates should match. So 10 tokens per minute should be the rate of addition of token to a bucket, and 10 requests per minute should be a limit that we have to do. Oh, this guy is doing it. So this way each request will have a token, and that token will get validated on the controllers. Maybe like yeah, whatever. Now if we see that at timestamp this in last, wow. Now if we see at timestamp 1011, In last minute 20 requests were allowed, more than our limit. Similarly with fixed window algorithm, window size 1 minute. Similar problem is here as well. Does both the algorithms suffer from this problem, or is there a gap in my understanding? This is here should answer most of your question. It is I went through this. We have to optimize the bucket size as it defines the max burst traffic can be served. It would be similar to reducing the rate from end to end by 2 in a fixed window. I think the standard way of implementing token bucket, we refill as a first step when we get a new request. We do not refill at fixed interval. Instead, we refill based on time elapsed since last refill. So we do not add tokens at 10:10 and at 10:11 we would add for 3 seconds elapsed since last refill adding. Trick with the token bucket is the bucket size and refill rate don't have to be equal. For your particular example, you could set bucket size to be 5 and refill rate to be this 1 token per 10 seconds. In this example, the client is able to make 11 requests per minute, but that's already less than 20 as in your example, and they are spread over time. And I also believe if you play with the parameters, you can. So so this guy has somewhat high scored answer. कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गए भाई? We just went from like to avoid clicking this load more button and we just reached here. Okay guys, you have to give me a minute. I'll have to go and eat something. Till then, you'll listen to the beats that are going on the back. So I'm gonna increase the volume here. Okay, and then we will come back. We are not going to implement this thing because I'm thinking this thing has to be covered for good. So maybe I can come up with a video to implement this token bucket or fixed window thing in Rust. But for now, what we'll do, because we have to get our job done, so we have to prevent this load more button to be like exploited. So we will, as I suggested, like we will return a count on the first query, and then we will match the count and the limit that is being maintained on the component, and we'll disable this button. Maybe some, like if someone goes one step inside, if he's a tester or something, then they could definitely exploit this thing. So the ultimate answer would be to apply rate limiting, but for now let's do this. But I'll be back after some time. Okay. So if you haven't voted, vote, do something. And if you want to crack any joke, the chat box is open. Make sure you like this stream, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, but I'll be back after some time. Okay, bye bye. Hello. Hey, what's up? What's up? Uh, hey, I am back. Let me just make myself here. All right. Hello, hello. Buffer. Hello, traveling dev. Cool. So let's go. What is it? Groups. This view. What if I just say but this is not in the center, right? Prakash. Advent of code. Yes. We will do that. But there are few other things that I have to do. Why don't you use AI? I use AI. Who said I don't use AI? I use AI. I use AI like I adjusted the width now, but this thing is not in the set. Oh, music loud. Cool. I forgot to I forgot to do that. Is this okay? Can you show your UI and what application are you making? Sorry, Prakash. I cannot show you that. But let me just tell you what it is. It is a mobile application. And yeah, the front end, the client or the front end or the UI is it's a mobile application. I'm using React Native, and the backend is a Rust server. I'm using MySQL as database, and on the backend I'm using Actix web framework and SQLX ORM to to get the connectivity. So how can I set a component by using margins exactly in the center? So it says 7 4. I think this is it. The transaction. Yeah. This is the trade. And go back, go here. I have it something like that. I have to figure out one thing. If I go inside, do we have something like private? Unpool. Maybe can have this. Okay, this is good. Yes, about the limiting. So if I go here, then all right, guys, come on, where are you? Show some excitement. Crack a joke. Crack a joke, mate. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I have to go pick up someone, and over here I will just implement few things. So I'll say count, and I'm getting pp.id as I can say records, right? I need records, right? Maybe this is and select contain non-aggregated. I think I have to do something over here as well. Come on. Pub. Oh, sorry. Records. I can say pool records as U32. All right, there is some error, but I have to go. I'm a WordPress experience. I want to build apps. Can I go with Flatter Flow? Yes. Flutter, you meant to say? Yes, go. And I-32 spotted. Just give me a minute. Oops. Count data type returned from is equals and Rust using SQLX ORM. So I'm using query as, then I'll have to check this. So yes, Ramesh, you can definitely go with Flutter. And yes, I will check that too, but I have to like go, guys. I have to pick up someone. So thank you very much. Maybe I will join after some time. I don't know. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here with me. And I really appreciate you guys. Maybe we will soon connect. All right. So thank you very much, whoever liked, whoever subscribed, and please don't forget subscribe. And if you have subscribed, then make sure you just come back next time too. Great, awesome. Bye bye. Take care, guys.